So why this paper now?
So imagine that you're a kindergarten teacher and 1 in 4 kids in your classroom is struggling to learn because they have trouble managing their behaviors and emotions. Now imagine that those kids could have been identified early and supports provided to their families so that they were ready to learn. Self-regulation, which is the ability to manage your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, is a critical component of school readiness. At age 3, kids who have trouble self-regulating are more likely to exhibit externalizing behaviors such as aggression and inattention.
Was there a specific data set or cohort used in this study?
So we're lucky here at the Worco Center to have access to a great longitudinal cohort called All Our Families. This cohort was started in Alberta, Canada. We recruited women during pregnancy, and we've been following them and their children up as they grow. For this particular study, we used information from 1,300 kids whose moms participated in the cohort. We were interested in what factors in early childhood contribute to school readiness. We asked moms a series of questions about their own mental health, dispositional traits, use of childcare, and community activities when their kids were 2. And then when their kids turned 3, we asked them about their child's behavior using a modified version of the child behavior checklist.
So what did you find out? What were the results?
Well, in our study, 23% of the kids reported externalizing behaviors at age 3, and this was slightly higher in the boys than it was in the girls. We found that moms who had higher levels of anxiety or depression when their children were 2, or who had lower levels of emotional stability, were more likely to say that their kids had externalizing behaviors at age 3. What we do know is that positive parenting programs can help teach parents to encourage their child's autonomy in a safe environment, and that can help mitigate these risks.
Were there any protective factors?
Well, we did find some protective factors. Kids who were in daycare at age 2 were less likely to have externalizing behaviors at age 3. Daycare provides kids with lots of opportunities to practice their self-regulation skills through sharing, listening to instructions, and just interacting with same-age peers.
What about the kids who weren't in daycare?
Well, we found that moms who engaged in community activities like story time at the library or being part of a parenting group also reported lower levels of externalizing behaviors in boys. So these again provide opportunities for kids to interact with one another in a structured place and practice their self-regulation skills.
Okay, so given all this work, what do you think the key takeaway is?
The key takeaway is that we don't have to wait. Kids who might struggle in school can be identified early. Positive parenting, quality childcare, and community activities where kids can practice their self-regulation skills should be made accessible to all families.